Robot solid very Snake. So let's see how it goes.
We've got USA taking on the Honduras state right now. Mr. E, the 3rd seed of the tournament overall, and anyone who can get a win on Mr. E is going to have that on their record for lifetimes. That everybody wants to be the first to take a set off him. Nobody's been able to take more than 2 games off him in a set so far, but Salsa did bring him to game 5 yesterday.
Yeah, that was really, really good. I think, no, it wasn't Gauntlet that happened. I think, no, that wasn't Fools actually. No, Salsa and Mr. E being the same pool.
Go.
Mr. E finding the first kill of the stage with that trusty old backer. Yesterday we were saying backer is good that Lucina has the kills.
It certainly does, and it's pretty much custom designed to deal with a recovery like Cypher, which is constantly on the way up, but you can break through it as long as your attack does more than 7%.
Yeah, Mr. E going to be looking forward to going as much of the Snake's recoveries that he can, because Snake is going to be vulnerable for the entirety of it. He can, of course, get off the Cypher with an air dodge and try to go off. No, actually, he's going to lose the second spot right now.
Mr. E's advantage stage is definitely paying off. It's his race and he went up 2 early spots. So let's see what Robert can do about it.
Mr. E with his own grenade gameplay right there. I'm surprised he didn't grab that and toss it. Instead, tried to go for the backer. That was really far off the stage, so it could have been the kill, but actually Robot's doing the right DI and trying to stay away from Mr. E, trying to go as high as possible. That is so dangerous where Mr. E was able to recover safely. That was a really nice up B out of field.
I wouldn't even put it past Mr. E to just do a Dolphin up B to take out the game. It's like I knew.
Yeah, you pretty much telegraphed that. You two are connected.
Yeah, it's been good getting to know the guys over the weekend.
Lucina edge guard basically destroyed when Snake was at disadvantage moments of the game. It definitely seems that Mr. E has his punishes on point. We saw a lot of backers. We saw definitely some very good options when Snake was recovering. And basically, Snake had the opportunity to recover a couple of times in the game, and that's why we saw such a fast game. Good stuff for Mr. E. Let's see what Robert is going to do about it.
You know, Mr. E has shown this pattern of starting the set a little more patiently, let's say, but in a way that actually gets hit a couple of times. That should be data gathering strategy. Let yourself be hit a couple of times to see what are the main things that your opponent is looking for to get an entrance to the neutral. Right there, going really far out to get that first stock with that trusty old back air.
But I loved seeing that it was the back air because, again, it hit from below to ensure it was going to hit Snake, whereas before, when he did the forward air, it only hit the Cypher, despite doing it pretty much dead on from the front, that being the disadvantage of swinging from below. But Mr. E is looking very comfy. He obviously fights Snake quite a lot in the United States, but Lucina won't exactly be an unfamiliar matchup for Robot, so we'll just see if he can get the more of the game plan going, get some explosives on those platforms. He picked small battlefield for a reason. Not to detonate yourself.
Whoa, that was very lucky that Mr. E had the grenade in hand when he was hit with that springboard. Ended up sending him through the top platform and losing his first stock. But he doesn't worry too much about it since he has a very comfortable advantage in this stock. But he has to be really careful navigating around Snake's projectiles and explosives. Because right now, Robot is bringing it back to percentage wise. He still manages to find that upper, sending him back to the top platform. And Robot now in his last stock, Robot finding that grenade to back air comparison, getting hit by a unit.
Trying to do the remote missile so that it arcs out to the left and then comes back in, because he does not want Lucina's up B to actually hit the missile. He's trying to get the vulnerable body of the backside, but that back air barely missing to keep Robot alive. just a little bit longer. Is Mr. E going to secure it here? Does a close range back air, doing the C4 actually, just to mix up the recovery and get closer to center stage, but still caught out by Mr. E's forward air, and the back air eventually takes the game.
That hit before, I think it was a mistake. I think he tried to go to the offer. But nonetheless, like, that didn't matter at all. He took the game right away. We are 2-0. Mr. E looking forward to do a 3-0 against Robot here. And Robot now against the strings, or against the ring, to bring it up. Try to get at least a 100 game.
Yeah, it seems like Snake got nowhere to go. The moment you're on disadvantage, Mr. E is going to chase you in the top corner, right or left, or left corner if it's necessary. Definitely some very solid punishes for Mr. E, and taking stock super early. That is not usually what happens against Snakes. They usually live for a long time, but Mr. E's edge guards are so on point that are netting him very early stock. Robot, I think, did a little bit better on that game, but it was still very hard for him to land his footing right the moment he was on disadvantage.
Yeah, Robot seems that has been mixing up a little bit in neutral, getting some different approaches and actually getting some close-up hits that Snake like. The usual gameplay for Snake is to stay away and try to camp with the grenades and set up the C4s in convenient places. But right now he's so much closer to Mr. E. He's in a dangerous position right now. Well, Mr. E using the robot grenade against him, gets the shield grenade explosion to the back air conversion.
Now just setting off the own explosives just in case Mr. E decided to run in, but Mr. E ultimately has no incentive to run in when he's been absolutely so happy out of these trades. You can live as many grenades as you like, but Robot, what are you going to do when Mr. E gets off the ledge? The turnaround F-tilt will be a factor, but the remote missile not able to secure a stock.
Mr. E now with the chance to take the stock again with an upper or backer. Gets the grab, but gets the that with the explosion, and Robot going to take advantage of that with that upper. Converts the explosion to C4 to the nair. All the hits of downer there. Menacing with the backer. This is like pretty even now being considered, but Mr. E taking the backer there, or hitting it actually. And Snake again with the downer. Setting up the grenade there, tries to go for the upload, doesn't hit it, and Mr. E now with the advantage state, receding to neutral, trying to find his entrance. Mr. E is really close to sending Robot to loser's bracket.
He's been very deliberate in attacking Snake's grenades in a situation where they'll both take damage.
Whoa.
Mr. E just respecting he has the lead, so I don't care if we both take damage from grenades. And side B, not going to connect into itself for the final hit, but any good hit now will send Robots to game 3. So it was once again Dolphin Slash coming out from Mr. E.
Dolphin Slash coming in.
The future is not written.
But yeah, that's going to be Robot in the winner's bracket. He's now on the loser's bracket, and he's going to be, yeah, I think, no, that's game 3 actually. Yeah, it was 3. All right.
Yeah, I think it was the third game as well. Yeah, definitely. Remember that the first one was a 3 stock, the second one, yeah.
Very keen to forget that one, but yeah, Mr. E will be moving on to the semi-finals then, where Mr. F might be waiting for him. The battle of the alphabet. But Mr. F has a mighty opponent in his way first. The one and only Tiny Mark.
That's going to be the set that we are going to see next. And later on, after